Why is the New York City rental market so expensive in 2022? Now, in my opinion, this boils down to a bunch of different reasons, but the main ones, the first one being COVID. I think COVID really shook the market. Of course, this is an obvious one, but I really believe that it shook New York unlike anywhere else. Why? Because of the impact it had on jobs. And obviously everyone knows that New York City is the heartbeat of jobs in America. So you have all these millions and millions of people that move out into New York City with the hopes and dreams of making it big in whatever industry that they want to make it in. And this pandemic happens, and all of a sudden companies are not allowed to bring people into the office, and they're allowing people to work from home. So little by little people start leaving, because most of the people, or I won't say most, but a big chunk of the people who live in Manhattan are not, or I guess New York City in general, are not from New York City. So a lot of them fly out, they leave, or they're in somewhere else in the tri-state area. They all leave, and now what happens is these landlords have a ton of vacancies. So now the supply is through the roof and there's no demand. So this is sinking prices for rent. And that's why people got these amazing deals in 2020, 2021, right around that COVID time, because again, the supply was it's basic supply and demand dynamics. And I really believe that this really took a big toll on the market in New York City. And now landlords are kind of trying to recoup all of lost time and lost money, obviously, and try to bounce back and level out the market again. But COVID is not the only reason why I believe that prices are so expensive today. I think we're also in a pretty interesting economy. Everything is down. Inflation is through the roof and it's constantly on the rise. Interest rates are always climbing and they might even go up again. So all these different factors, in my opinion, all have an effect on why things are getting so expensive. When inflation goes up, all the assets become more inflated. And again, that kind of goes into raising rents and like raising prices in general across the board, not just for rent, also for food and gas and all these different things. It all kind of gets bundled up together. And I just believe that New York, because it's such a polarizing market, and it's so many millions of people and they all come here to work. So yeah, just for a quick recap, why is the New York City rental market so expensive? We have COVID that happened not too long ago. We have inflation through the roof. We have a downwards economy. It's just an all around interesting time. All gonna come out of this, it's gonna be fine. Prices, everything will be kind of normalized, because that's usually what happens with the market. Transitions from a buyer's market to a seller's market, and now we had a COVID market, all these different things, but it's nothing that the economy has never seen before. And I think we're gonna be okay. So if you want to see more videos like this, let me know and leave a comment, and don't forget to follow the page.